Hey everyone, it's Marissa, and I'm finally gonna participate in this tag. I was tagged by Beauty Bomb Bomb 1, who is Elizabeth. Hey girl. I was hoping I wouldn't get tagged. I've never did one of these before, so I didn't want to be a party pooper, so I figured why not. So this is the top 20 must-haves and faves of 2012 tag. And so I'm just gonna wing it, and I'm gonna do what Elizabeth did. She broke it down into 10 must-haves and 10 favorites. So I guess I'm gonna begin with the must-haves, since that's like the easiest thing. So number one must-have is, of course, it has to be my glue gun. I don't think any of us can craft, or at least I can't live without my glue gun. So I have one of these glue guns, and this is my second Sure Bonder glue gun, and the reason why I got this one is because of the fine tip on here. So that's why I like it, but I've had difficulties with the first one, and sometimes this one acts up too, but I just make it work because I don't want to have to buy another one unless I have to. So if any of you guys have another glue gun in mind with a fine tip, please let me know. So this is my number one must-have. And then number two must-have, of course, is my heat gun. And this one I have is Martha Stewart. And this is a total must-have. So if you are a crafter and you don't have one of these, you need to get one. Okay, so number three must-have is scissors. I basically use three types of scissors. I use these ones, and these I forgot what they're called, but they're by EK Success. So I use these when I want to cut, fussy cut those detailed things out. So I use this. And then, of course, the staple of scissors, you have to have the Tim Holtz scissors. So I have this one. And then the third scissors is any type of scissors. I have this one and this one. I like the ones with the long blades. So like if I wanted to cut fabric or something, or even paper, like if I want to cut a piece of paper, this has the long blades on it. So number three must-have is scissors. Okay, and number four is, of course, my paper cutter. So I recently, like in the last 2 months, I think I bought the Fiskars paper cutter, and so far this one has been treating me good. I've had this, like I said, for about, I want to say 2 or 3 months so far, but loving this one so far. I know a lot of people, it's just kind of like with your glue gun. After a while it just starts acting up and you just end up buying a new one. So gotta have a good cutter, otherwise the paper will start cutting crooked. So that's number four. And then number five, of course, is a cutting mat. I have to use my cutting mat all the time, regardless if I'm not cutting or if I'm heating something up. I always have the cutting mat down. So that would be number five. Number six, of course, is a ruler. And the newest ruler I got, which I love, is the one by Tim Holtz. And it also has like the metal edge on this side, and I like how it centers things. It starts off with 0, and then, so I like it. This is really simple to use. Number seven must have, of course, would have to be my double-sided tape, and I have a lot of them, and I have all kinds of different sizes, and all these ones that I do use, I buy them from Daiso. The ones from Daiso are $1.50, and they have all kinds of sizes. Whether you get the thicker one or the thin one, it doesn't matter. They're all $1.50, so they're very affordable. So I can go to Daiso. It's you know, Daiso's not that far from me, so I'm able to get these for $1.50, and I think you can even get them for $1, I believe, on Scrapbook. But I think they work great for me personally. I know some people use the one with the red tape, but so far this has been good to me. Number 8 must-have is my ink pads, and I'm not going to take them out and show you because you guys know which ones they are. They're basically the Memento ink pads, the StazOn, and my Tim Holtz Distress inks. Those are the main 3 inks that I do use all the time. Let's see, number 9 has to be my homemade cleaner, and my, what do you call this, my dish cleaner pad, or I don't know, I'm having a brain fart, you guys, but I use these 2 items to clean all of my stamps with. Every time I use my stamps and ink them up, I immediately, before putting them away, I use my homemade spray, and then I scrub it on here, and then I dry it off with paper towel, and then I let it dry for a little bit, and then I'll put it back in the package. So immediately after I use it, these 2 are my go-tos. So all this is I think water and glycerin that I bought from I think Rite Aid. So it's a mix of that. So that's my number 9 must-haves. And then number 10 also is of course my Martha Stewart scoreboard. So I don't use it as often as I like, but it's always good to have it handy. So those are my 10 must-haves. And then for my 10 favorites, it has to be my Lindy sprays. That I think that's the staple of everybody's must-haves. My laces. Right now I am in the process of going through them because I want to start destashing the ones that I don't use, especially because I have a lot of colors that I don't use. So I think number 2 on my top 10 of my favorites has to be my laces. These are my favorites. I always try to use them in every project because they're just so pretty and yummy. So this would be one of my favorites. And then another favorite recently that I've been addicted to are my stick pins. I made a few stick pins, and then I've also been collecting them. So these are all the stick pins that I have from some of you guys that have sent them to me. So thank you very much. And I probably used maybe 1 or 2 out of here. I don't know, I just have it has some kind of sentimental value to me, so I rather not use these that are given to me, so I try to use the ones that I've made, which isn't that many. So my new favorite is stick pins, and I'm sure all of you would agree too. So that's that. And then another one are those recollection corrugated cards from Michaels. I love them. I wish they made them in every color. I wish because you know they have the craft. I wish they made it in white, pink, black, but eventually I bet you they're going to start making them in different colors. But that's on one of my favorite lists. Every time I think of a card, I always go straight to that. So the corrugated cards by Recollections is one of my favorites for 2012. And then also you can't go wrong with flowers. Every project I also try to use besides the laces is my flowers. So that, like everyone else's, is one of their favorites. And then another one that I've also been addicted to lately that's a favorite is jars. I got some of my jars when I first started altering the jars, like last month. I got all of them from Salvation Army for like 99 cents or less. So I was able to alter a few, and I love it. I recently bought some from Hobby Lobby for 50% off this week. So if you guys are wondering, that's where you can get them from. What else? Another favorite of 2012 is altering wood boxes. I love altering things in wood boxes are one of my favorites. And then of course on my favorite list is bling. You gotta have some bling. So bling is on the list. And then my sprays. I'm always using sprays on all my projects because I have so many. So I use these sprays on all my projects. I got these from Hobby Lobby, which I have to get some more because I ran out. So I try to, it just gives it dimension. So I like these sprays. And another, the last top 10 favorites of mine has to be, let's see, paints. Because I have a lot of paints, and when I try to alter projects as well, I try to incorporate the different kind of paints that I have. So you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my top 20 must-haves and favorites of 2012. And I think I'm gonna tag Alex, who's Mrsmccabescraps, Roxy, who's Roxy B04, and who else? Yeah, I'll be nice and I'll just tag 2 people. So Alex and Roxy, you are tagged. So I hope everybody's having a great week so far, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.